Hello, this is Gregory and Chris here. Hey, it's MAINE'S movie reviews coming once again from the power of YouTube.
Yes.
So, guys, we just watched a movie. It's called Testament, guys.
Yep.
It's a movie. It's a PG-rated movie. It's a 1983 drama. It's 1 hour and 29 minutes. It has 89% Rotten Tomatoes.
Which is crazy.
This movie is about a nuclear attack. This is the cast is starring Jane Alexander, who is Kathy Weatherty, which is the mother. William Devane, which is plays the father of Tom Weathery. Roxanne Zhao, which is Mary Liz Weathery, which is the daughter. Ross Harris, which is Brad Weathery, which is his son, the older son.
Yes.
And Lucas Haas, which is Scotty, which is the Weatherly, which is the youngest son. Yeah. Testament is a dramatic story about aftermath of a nuclear attack strike that has occurred. No one knows who did it and why, but the unthinkable has happened, and nothing can ever be the same again. Jane, as a wife, is a mom of 3 children. William portrays her husband away on a San Francisco trip. During the blast, Carol must hold her family together and watch her family and her loved ones become victims of the deadly nuclear radiation. A powerful written and sensitive script. You will feel deeply for each character as they struggle to face and survive the future.
Well, guys,
so
what it said at the end is pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so
you felt sorry for him.
Yeah. So, what do you think about the movie? Like, do you think it was a good movie, or you think the storyline was really shaky? I
thought it was too short. Too short. That's the only thing I thought was the flaw of this movie. It was too short. I thought the acting was good. I thought everybody acted the way they should have been.
I think it was a B-rated movie. Like, it was kind of like all over the place. It didn't really show much of the.
I think it was a television movie, wasn't it? Television movies sometimes do that.
I don't think it was.
You know, it wasn't television.
But the thing is, it almost looked like it didn't concentrate too much on the nuclear. So
no,
you know how you stay inside your house, or you're supposed to go down in a bunker. It didn't do that. It actually showed them getting
staying outside.
A nuclear attack, a flash of light, and then they go outside and they're like talking and stuff.
They would. Usually, you would go down the bunker if they knew how to make this movie.
Yeah,
you would think they would go down the bunker. You're
I
right.
mean, they did huddle together on the floor, but right after that, they were out talking.
But I thought everything was good acting of what they gave them for a script and what they did.
Yeah.
They did good acting in it, so I give the acting probably of A, B, and C. I give them like a probably A. Yeah, at least.
I give them a B rating. I thought it was like not to say that much.
Me, I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 stars.
Yeah.
Just because if they had a longer script, I think this movie would have been a 5.
I'm going to give it 3 out of 5 stars.
Yeah.
I just
enjoyed watching it.
I think it could have done better. I think that it was very, like, I don't know. It just, I mean, some of this stuff was good. Like, you got to get off there, Bubba.
Yeah. If they had, that's another thing. Who did the nuclear bomb? Who bombed? That's the thing in this movie. They didn't really say who bombed. Did they? Was it the Russians or maybe it was? Maybe they gave us a hint. It was the Russians. I don't know, but
Chris, not everyone's the Russians.
Don't really name who it was. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know. it could have had more in it.
Yeah.
So I was stay with 4 stars.
I mean, I remember watching this movie back like when I was like in my 30s, and it had some good parts to it, but yeah, I just thought it was kind of didn't have much of a.
Kind of disappointed William Devane didn't have a bigger role in this movie.
Yeah,
and maybe stayed around longer with the family. That would have been awesome.
They did use the JC one a couple times in the JD or the GD, and then they didn't have much swearing. I mean, I don't think any swearing whatsoever.
It's good for family to watch.
It's PG, so parental guidance. But back in the day, back in the 80s, PG was considered PG-13. Back in the 80s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it always was up one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
like nowadays, it would have been probably PG.
Yeah, they had too much kissing in it.
Yeah.
I thought they had... why would a woman date a... I don't know, this doesn't make any sense.
So there was a priest there, and you see the priest coming up and behind, but you think it's the father is back when she's crying, and she gets up and she starts kissing the priest, and it's like that doesn't make any sense. It's like she still
kind of thinks her husband's still alive. Still kind of thinks a chance.
Yeah, she starts deep kissing the priest.
I don't know. You would think it would take a while for her to get over it,
which is really weird.
Go a long time without.
Yeah,
and then that's the only time you see her with the priest. You don't know how the relationship started either.
Yeah,
that's why it don't make sense. I don't know.
Yeah,
and then one of the kids, it didn't show him dying in it.
Yeah,
remember that kid? It was a guest at their house.
Yeah,
it did not show him die. Yeah, I don't get it.
And there is another part where there's a little kid.
Yeah.
And the kid, you see the butt of the kid, and you also see a little bit of the genitals.
So I guess it's a little over the top.
It does have like a couple that small nude scene or whatever, but
it ain't too terrible, but I would still have a parent for sure.
But with a parent, I would probably watch that and stuff. I would watch. Because I mean, and there is some fright scenes.
I don't think any 6-year-old should watch this movie.
No.
I don't know if they would, but then the cartoons usually, anyways. Four for me, because the only reason why I'm giving it 4, I like the acting. I got through the movie, and I prefer to watch it again. I would watch it again.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Just the way I explain it. And this movie would have been a 5 if you knew who did the nuclears and stuff, and more of what happened to the father. I'd like to know a little bit about what happened to him.
He went to San Francisco and he never came back. So.
I know, but they could have showed a part where he got bombed, so you understand a little bit more about him. Yeah, I don't know.
But anyway, other than that, there was no sex scenes. The most that happened was the deep kissing. There was a little bit of that.
I think it was more of a family movie than some. I mean, I think any kid 10 or older can watch this if a parent's with them. I think again,
And then there's a little bit of chilling scenes with, the kids that were buried. They showed the body, not the dead
burning the bodies.
They showed them in a blanket.
Yeah, you couldn't
they
see
showed the burning of the bodies of them, not burned, but in a rug.
Oh, another surprise.
Chris, one
sec. Sorry.
They showed him in a rug and they threw him in the fire. So, but you didn't see any burning, of that. What, Chris?
I went too fast with it.
Oh my word.
Okay, Kevin Costner. That was a shocker. Kevin Costner was in this movie.
Yeah.
And
slow down.
I think it's one of his first movies, but it was pretty cool. And then another girl was in. I don't know her name that well, but she was in a lot of movies, but I can't remember her name. That's the
I
thing.
don't know.
You can't. I don't think you can think of her either.
No.
So now, no. So there you go. But Kevin Costner was in. That's a good Easter egg there. I mean, he had a small part in it. If you watch real careful, you'll notice him in a couple scenes.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
But anyway, so I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5.
4 out of 5 for me.
Yeah.
Yep. So there you go.
Anyway, guys, yeah. So subscribe to our channel, Maine's Foodie. Maine's Movie Reviews.
Yes.
Subscribe to Maine's Movie Reviews for more additional content.
Yes.
Subscribe, like, hit the
Please watch.
notification button.
Yes, yeah.
And remember, Jesus loves you, and we do
You
too.
too.
Peace out. God bless.
God bless.